Alright everyone, quiet down, and that means you too, Noah. Class is starting. Welcome to one of the last days of this class. Everyone remaining has done an excellent job in this class, and I am very proud to call you all my students. Please give yourself a nice round of applause and a pat on the back. You've earned it by getting this far in grad school. Now, if you have been paying attention to the syllabus, you will know that there are a few classes that aren't mandatory to attend this semester. Today is one of those days. So, if you need time to study for other classes, then by all means do so. I won't stop you or mark you down for it. No one is going to take up on my offer. No wonder why you are my favorite students this year. Hell, maybe even my favorite class of all time. Since you all have officially passed anatomy, the last few classes we have left together are going to be more advanced stuff. Some of you may specialize in it. So, please excuse me for a couple of seconds while I get our volunteer for today. Come on now, class is waiting. Oh, come on now, there's nothing to fear. After all, we rehearsed most of this at home. Yes, there are people watching. So what? Look, you dress up all cute for strangers on the internet. So, it should be no different to you in this scenario. You're just wearing a medical robe instead of whatever cute outfit you'd have on at the time, whether that be a maid or butler outfit, or some oversized hoodie. That's not even mentioning all the cosplaying you do. I mean, I can kind of understand why you dress up as Nekos from animes, but it still hurts my bank account all the same. Besides the point, these people are my students. I trust them and you can too. So can you do this just for me? Great, now come on. Alright class, settle back down. Today we are going over Neko Anatomy. Now, would you kindly hop up on the table for me? Come on now, we don't have all day. See, it's all nice and padded, so it shouldn't be cold or uncomfortable to you. You might even find it relaxing to lay on. Good, good. Now lay down on your back. Now, let me turn on the camera. Okay, class. Can everyone see the Neko clearly on their screens? Okay, class. Can everyone see the Neko clearly on their screens? Good. And yes, this is my Neko. I bought them a few years back and have been spoiling them ever since. Now, let's get back to the anatomy, shall we? Let's start with the head and work our way down. But before we do that, let me grab my gloves and accidental infection to myself or the volunteer. Like I said, now we start at the top and work our way down. So, the first difference between humans and Nekos are their ears. As you can hopefully see, they have cat ears. This means that they can hear higher and lower frequencies than we can. They can also rotate their cute ears much like cats as well. Looking further, all their ears, you'll see, have a lot of fuzz on them. This fuzz helps reduce ringing in their ears and prevents damage from high decibel sounds. Moreover, their ears are very sensitive to physical touch. That's why I'm gently playing with them, much like a mother cat with her kittens. This can be very relaxing to the Nekos. As you can see, my lab assistant yawning. Yes, you are totally yawning. Now, if we use my wire camera to look into one of their ears, you will see that they have fully developed ears with eardrums. Now flip onto your side for me, please. Good, good, my little Neko. Have more ear rubs for being such a well-behaved Neko. Yeah, you totally enjoy this, don't you? Yeah, once we're done, I can do this with you till you fall asleep. But we need to finish the lesson before that happens. Now, class, place your bets. Do Nekos have one set of ears or two? Okay, class, let's see. If you placed your bets on Nekos having one set of ears, you would be mostly correct. If you said they have two sets of ears, you would also be mostly correct. You see, when the divine emperor of Mars and technology, Elon Musk, created Nekos back on Earth, he created several different breeds of Nekos. These breeds can basically be boiled down to the percentage of cat that there is in the Neko. Depending on the percentage of cat that is in them, they can have only a set of cat ears on top of their head, cat ears, and a pair of vestigial ears on the sides of their heads, or two sets of fully functional ears. If they have the two sets of ears, however, they do develop hearing problems when they get older. Now, class, let's see if this Neko here has vestigial ears or two working sets. Now let me gently guide the camera in. And voila, no eardrum. So this Neko has a set of vestigial ears. Okay, no need to applaud me after all that. It's our little assistant here that's doing all the work. Now to the eyes. Roll over so you're on your back for me, please, and look straight up while you're at it. Good. You're definitely my good little Neko, alright? By shining some light from my pen light here into their eyes, you should just about see that they reflect a bit of light back at you. Of course, this too changes, slightly based upon what breed of Neko they are, with the most extreme examples being Nekos with full-on cat eyes. Because my Neko's eyes do reflect a bit of light back at you, unlike human eyes. This gives Nekos a little bit of night vision. This also means if you're in the woods late at night and you hear noises around you and you flash your torch around and don't see glowing eyes looking back at you, that probably means it's a person and not a Neko or animal that made that noise. It also probably means that they are going to murder you, like what my sister did way back when. Anyways, we must go on with the lecture and not talk about my crazy Yandere family members. Next on the list is their fangs. I'm going to move your lip, okay? So try not to bite me. If I gently move their lip with my gloved hand, you will see that they have enlarged incisors. This is a trait shared amongst all Nekos because it is a dominant trait in their cat DNA, which overrides that part of the human DNA where the Neko DNA was originally spliced by Elon Musk himself. Moving down further on their body, we get their nails. Now, I don't know how many of you have been scratched by a human or a Neko before, but they basically feel the same as far as I can tell. Don't ask how I know what human nail scratches feel like. It is a long story. So, there is nothing too special about their nails, only that they are slightly tougher than our nails, and that they have slightly different coloration to them. This is also true with the nails on their feet. So here they... What are you giggling about? That's right, you have extremely ticklish feet. Sorry about that. I was not trying to make you giggle and writhe. Now, class, the final thing about Neko Anatomy is their tails. I know you don't like the feeling of me touching your tail, but I have to do it for the class. So may I please? Thank you, sweetie. Now, lay on your front. There is a hole in the headrest where you can rest your face, and you're going to be able to breathe out of it. Good. Now tuck your legs into your chest. Very good. I'll even give you some catnip right when this is all over. If you look closely, class, you can see that the tail extends from what would be our tailbone into several new vertebrae. Now, sitting down for Nekos can be painful at times, if they sit on their tail the wrong way due to pinching nerves. This is why Nekos prefer sitting to one side or sitting on large cushions. Nearly forgot. One thing I failed to mention yet is that they inherit their fur and hair color from their feline side. The gist is that their hair and fur color from their lovely pointy ears to their tail will be mostly 1 or 2 shades with some different colors usually showing up in their ear floofs or their tails. Although Nekos with more than 2 primary hair shades, they can be quite rare to find. Last thing to note about their tails, besides Nekos not having parasol tails, is that they are very sensitive to touch. Now that I've ran over the bare basics of Neko Anatomy with you all, can I get a round of applause for my little Neko here? Now here's your catnip, as promised. I guess this is the last thing before I assign reading and homework for you to do all at your leisure, because I won't be grading it. This being, of course, that all Nekos have a bit of cat in their brain, as our lovely little Neko here is representing with a catnip toy. I guess I have to wait till they chill out before taking them home. So that's all I have planned for today. The readings are on pages 346 through 352 in the textbook. And if you want to do the questions at the end of the chapter that pertains to Nekos, be my guest. Now please leave and enjoy the warm weather and get some studying done if you need it. Have a great day, class.